Hello guys, this is Manya Prasad from Tepsi. Welcome to our 27th edition of TWE, which is our weekly newsletter. I bring to you another interesting session of Humans of VIT. Today with me, I have Mr. Anshuman Singh. He's a third-year student at Racism. Racism, also called as racialism, is the belief that humans may be divided into separate, exclusive biological entities called races. And there is a casual inherited physical traits and trait personality. Therefore, basically it says that some races are superior to other races. My question to you, Anshuman, is in a diverse nation with multiple ethnicities and classes constantly interacting with each other, and therefore we cannot harbor only one caste conflict, but there are also race issues including colorism and north and south divide. And then there is the discrimination against citizens of the northeastern states. What do you think in this context about the racism that operates in our country?
I would like to thank you guys for having me on board. What I have to say is that today is a perfect day for this session because today is the National Unity Day. As we all know, India is one of the largest democracies with the world's fastest growing economy, or it has been for the COVID at least. And India is known for its diversity, which means that there are various ethnic groups, various religions, various beliefs in the country across its far domains, and far stretches. But yeah, people are binded by a feeling of nationalism and a rich historic legacy. And yeah, I can say that we have a lot of variety in races, ethnic groups, religions, beliefs, languages. In fact, there's one of the saying in Hindi that "Kos kos pe badle pani, char kos pe pani." Kos kos pe badle pani, char kos pe pani. This line was given by Dr. Rajendra Prasad, and it means that at every two distances, 2 miles or so, the table of water changes, and at every 4 paces, the languages change. So this is the extent by which the languages believe there's diversity everywhere in India. But yet, the thing which binds us together, which wires us together, is our national interest, is our nationality, and a feeling of nationality, and our feeling towards our motherland, which binded us not only. Yeah, we have seen that in past history itself, during various situations of our country, during the British.
So you think in India we can overcome the racism because of our spirit of nationalism and the motherland that binds all of us?
Well, I don't only speak that, I have a firm belief in that. And in fact, the citizens of the country have demonstrated that earlier before as well. During the British rule, we fought shoulder to shoulder. It was Muslims, it was Hindus, it was Sikhs. In fact, there were Christian groups as well. Participated in the war against in the war of independence. Be it the 1857 or war after all. In fact, the religious harmony and unity has been demonstrated post-independence as well. After that as well, during various wars which we fought against other countries like Pakistan, China, or even during a rising economy. This is not This is a clear demonstration of a unity, and I firmly believe that things will go like this in the future as well.
Lovely to see your nationalistic spirit, and great answer. Moving on. With the coming US elections, it's time to reflect on the anti-black policies of the Trump administration. Do you think that it's strange that the same country that elected Obama also voted for Trump? And most importantly, what do you think about the white supremacy being fueled by the open racism shown by Trump?
This is a great question indeed. What I believe is the presidential election results, which resulted in the success of Trump, were completely not a result of white supremacy or racism. It was also because of the economy, because of the economic factors, and also Trump emphasized highly on making America great again, which essentially meant that they'll be creating jobs for Americans. They'll be preserving the jobs for Americans which were otherwise taken by the immigrants coming to the United States. So this way he conserved the rights he had a reservation basically for Americans in the jobs, and also in this by preventing immigrants from coming in, and also he somewhat being a businessman, he knew how to increase the economy and what are the factors which lead to increase the economy, and this served as a very significant factor for his victory. Rather than giving credit to the racial thing, the complete. So economic factor was a major key, major impact, a major significant.
No, I understand that election of Trump was not on the basis of his views on racism or his views on people in general. It was because of his economic policies. But because of his racist point of view, do you think that in America racism has increased?
Sadly, this has increased. I have to say that it has come to my notice, and I have keen interest in the politics in India and abroad as well. And I feel that because of his views and because of his speeches, somewhat there has been an increase in the racism in America and the racial violence.
What do you think about the cultural appropriation of different races to dominant white culture in European countries and USA? Like, we have seen certain cases of where different people from different races and cultures were accepted into the white countries and the progressive countries when they let go of their previous cultures and imbibe themselves into the white culture. What opinion do you have about it?
What I believe that this is not, this has been there, and things like these have been observed, and this is not a very good thing actually, because it somewhat subdues the identity of the other cultures, and this actually suppresses the true spirit of the country, because the spirit of the country comes from the citizens, not by a decision that this culture will be there or this particular group will be there, or its effects will be there, or it will be demonstrated. So it somewhat suppresses the true spirit of the country or the place where this is happening, and it also subdues the progress of the country, because it may be a factor that some cultures or this diversity may also bring prosperity, peace, and harmony in the country, but it is somewhat taken as a word.
It is.
Sorry.
So you think it's taking away from the people of the country? Like, it's not just the cultures who are suffering, but it's the country itself. It suffers when things like this happen.
Yeah, very, very true. We have seen this in history itself, because when Germany because in the Nazi Germany, when the execution of Jews started, the country started moving towards various end acts. It started moving towards an end. It was very painful, the history itself. And before that, the country was protesting with a very significant peace act. It was protesting. And once the execution started and the war started, it started moving towards devastation. And it served as a great example for other countries to come forward for the future. And this was incorporated in the UN, the council, the various councils across the world. So this thing should be taken into consideration.
It should be taken seriously.
Yeah, and these things should be prevented, because these things actually these things have a very negative impact on the cultures and the other countrymen as well, because it's straight in the mindset and it changes the progressive features and the pace.
Thanks, question. Great answer, by the way. Thank you, Anshuman, for joining us for this enlightening session of HOV. If you're interested in taking part in being featured in next week's Humans of VITs, please DM us or comment below. If you liked our theme of slaves, supremacy and scandals, please wait for our TWE edition, which is coming out tomorrow.